Hello, what's up, everybody? It's Sonia and Sandra back for another episode of Twins Talk Tubi.
Hello.
And we're back again in June, which is Pride Month. So all the movies we're watching this month is are movies that have the LGBTQ community in, okay? So this movie that we're reviewing for today is called B&B. And this movie came out in 2017, and this is the premise. Gay Londoners Mark and Fred plan for a weekend of mischief, baiting the Christian owner of a remote Christian B&B. Events take a deadly turn when another guest arrives who they think might have something more sinister in mind. All right. And as always, we're going to start off with a first time reaction of the movie, and on the count of three, we'll go. One, two, three. All right. Movie, it wasn't bad,
No, wasn't bad.
but there was definitely lagging parts, slow parts that I kind of got bored watching.
Yeah.
Some parts when things started to pick up, and then I perked up a little, but it wasn't like that all the way through. So Jenny,
I felt like it was like
yeah,
up and down. Like it started off really good and the story seemed, good and then, there was a moment of when they were, like they said, another person came to the B&B and they thought he was like suspicious or something. And it's like, okay, what's gonna happen with this? And then the story went like down a little bit, and then it got confusing for a while.
it was a little
But
bit confusing.
they didn't stay. I feel like they didn't stay consistent with the story. Like they went off on another part of the story, and then they came back and they tried to kind of put them together towards the end. But I don't
I
think.
thought that at some point the the two main characters that were staying at the B&B knew the owner of the B&B, like personally knew the owner. There was something
Yeah, they knew him. They knew
in the
him before
beginning
they
because it says it's a Christian B&B, so the owner denied them staying. This is my take, what I thought. The owner denied them staying at the B&B, either them or another couple, or
No, it was them.
it was them. Okay.
They stayed there before. Not that they denied them, but he put them in a room with two beds, and they wanted a room with one bed, and they said no,
Okay.
or something like that.
So they sued him, or went
Yeah.
to court and all
Yeah.
that,
Hmm.
and they won the right to, I guess, get what they want as a legitimate couple, married
Right.
couple. And they went back and they wanted queen bed, king bed, whatever, bed, not two beds. And the owner was hesitant, but they got what they wanted, and everything. So there was a lot of tension between the couple and the owner. And then the son comes up, the son of the owner is there as well. And apparently he's also gay, but he's kind of just starting to explore,
Right.
and he wants to go and meet someone that he met online. And the one of the couple, half of the couple says, tell this kind of finds out in speaking to him and tells him it's not a good idea. There's
Right.
people out there that don't accept us, and you meeting some stranger in like the woods or in the dark,
Yeah, you could be walking
and
into
you can
like
be, yeah, you can walk into a
bad.
trap and everything.
Yeah.
So, but this kid is like insistent and he wants to go, and so there is someone else staying at the B&B, and one of the one half of the couple does think that this person may be someone who is attacking, or attempting to attack gay people.
Yeah, Fred is the one that thinks that.
So he wants to.
Mark is the one that was insistent on staying at that Airbnb again, that B&B again, basically to stick it to the owner. Like, well, the court says we can stay here, so you can't deny us. And he's trying to make a big issue about it, but Fred is more kind of subdued, and he's like this, so
He's
he
more
yeah,
hesitant about it.
he's trying to help the son, and then they both get into this whole. thing about somebody seemingly trying to, attack them and, harm them.
Right.
So it's very not a horror per se, but it's very much like a thriller,
Yeah.
you know. So
Definitely, it's definitely a thriller. And yeah, so the rest of the movie is it's a lot of Fred being worried about this kid going out to meet someone and the possibility of that kid getting attacked. And he goes out, ends up going out there. They end up telling the father because, the father didn't know anything about the son
right.
or that part of the son's life. And they end up telling the father because he's just worried that this kid's out there and he's gonna get hurt. So he ends up telling him, and the father is denies it and thinks that's not true at first, but then goes out to, they want to try and find and help and kind of save him if he needs saving.
Yeah.
But it just it just was like back and forth. I don't know. It was, like I said, it wasn't bad. I thought it was a well-made
Yeah.
film.
Hmm.
I didn't think the acting was bad
No, me either.
or anything, but it was the story itself.
Like I
Um,
said, it was just up, it was just like up and down. Like there
it
were
lagged
moments
a
and you
little,
thought,
yeah.
oh, where's this going? And then it's like, what? Like just some things in the middle didn't make sense, like how the story was going.
Yeah, it definitely lagged a little for me. So,
Yeah.
you know, watch it's on Tubi and see for yourself and give your own opinion. But um, you know, just take a look for yourself.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is like as you may know since you're here, this is Twin Talk Tubi and we review the new Tubi movie every week for you. So we are here on YouTube, guys, in the Horror Flick Chicks YouTube channel. We are part of the Horror Flick Chicks. Make sure you like these videos and subscribe to our channel. And we also are on social media. You can follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Threads, and TikTok under the Horror Flick Chicks. And also here on YouTube, we have our Horror Flick Chicks podcast that we do. Our videos are all here. So if you subscribe to our channel, you'll see when new videos pop up. And we'll be back next week for another review for you. And until then, we're signing off. It's Sonia and Sandra saying peace, love, and horror. Bye.
Uh-huh.